What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Question. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say question. Just want to talk about the difference between being born to do something and being built to do something. And when I say built, I don't mean when we say using the term, man, I was built for this, I was built for this. No, I mean manufactured, artificially concocted versus somebody who was naturally born with the ability to get something done. We could talk about the music industry, and it's not just rappers. It could be singers as well, because you have artists who are just naturally gifted. They seem to have all the tools. They seem to check all of the boxes in terms of just the raw talent that ends up being shaped and molded and cultivated naturally into greatness, um, and the ability to execute that talent in all of the facets. That's what I mean when I say they check all of the boxes, meaning that when they go in the studio, it's official. They don't need a lot of technology. They don't need a lot of aid from equipment to enhance their vocal ability in any ways. They just naturally get it done. And even you've heard a lot of rappers, a lot of singers where even their raw vocals that are not even mixed, still sound great. Then they also have the ability to get on stage and to perform live in the same way as they perform in the studio. They're not um, covered by a lot of glitz and glamour and distractions that are on the stage that will take some of the focus off of the fact that they are not able to truly stand up there and perform. They're not lip syncing. They don't have a lot of um, recreated and overdubbed backups that protect them. They're just born to do it. They can naturally lay it out. I remember watching Luther Vandross when I was younger, and I can remember early on noticing how when he performed live, he sounded at the worst. And there's no such thing as worse when it comes to Luther Vandross's vocal ability, but at the very least, he sounded exactly like the record when he performed live. At his best, he would sound better than the record. And if you think I'm joking, all you got to do is go look at some of his live performances. And he did it so effortless. He did it so easy and so natural because he was an artist. And typically there was no one on stage with him except for maybe a few background singers here and there. But a true artist is somebody who can carry that load even if they decide to not go with a lot of backing. They can stand up there one deep if necessary and get it done. Now, the built artist, the manufactured artist, that's a whole other story, because now you have what the labels have done, and they have taken somebody that they look at who may have a particular look, who may have a particular style that they can incorporate into today's trending culture, and then they can say, okay, you know what, with a little work, with a little assistance, with a few accessories and things added on to them, we can make this person appear to be a great artist. And the same situation with the studio works in reverse. Now you bring this person in, they may not be the most talented naturally, but we can put an effect on that voice. We can make it sound better than what it is. We can tweak this and tweak that. We can enhance this and enhance that, and add this, take away that. We can put other vocalists around them to cover their flaws and their vocal deficiencies, and then when we get on stage, we can do what I talked about earlier, We can surround them with a bunch of hype and overdubs, and we can get them to lip sync, and we can put dancers around them, and we can funnel a lot of revenue into commercial radio to get a lot of spins and create a repetitious environment in terms of that song, and everybody's hearing it, hearing it, hearing it, hearing it, hearing it. We'll oversaturate the market, and now we have made and built this artist that will probably only be around a couple of years at best, and then it'll be on to the next. So this is what we got to understand as we, and don't get me wrong, you can choose to listen to whoever you want to listen to. But if you are looking for longevity in an artist, if you're looking for somebody that you can lean on and depend on for not just a single, not just an album, not just a season, but for decades, somebody who will consistently bring it for decades, whether they're a rapper, whether they're a singer, whatever the case might be. This is what you want in an artist. This is what you should be looking for, you know. But don't get me wrong, if somebody makes a song that's a hot song, that's a song that sounds good to you, then of course you're more than welcome to listen to that. But the substance of an artist is something that I gravitate towards. I'm looking for somebody who can feed me, not just for a day or not just for a season, but that I can be fed and my soul can be fed through that music forever. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all be careful, because this is a lesson that I'm extending to artists, mainly to artists themselves who might be listening, young artists who might be coming up and say, you know, well, I want to do it this way, I want to do it that way. The moral of this whole situation is to, if you have the talent, let your talent be the driving force behind your success. Let your talent be the thing that's the standout quality that drives you and that gets you indoors. And don't rely on the outside artificial smoke screens that make an artist. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.